I ain't gonna lie, that's a bad thing to do because that's too easy of a bucket to have so early on in the game, bro. Cause look, little skip just to get the defender relaxed a little bit, overloaded to the right. Let me go and get this late. About 2 minutes into the game, by the way. And those easy buckets to start the game are really the ones that are the most important because they just take away that zero. They take away that donut that's sitting right there on that box score. Peep that weak side. That's the second bucket. Look what that pass fake did to the defender. Like, got the catch, faked it, moved to the left just a little bit, dropped back onto his heels for a second as well. Kobe turns. That hand don't do nothing. It's Kobe.
Played very well at times and getting a little more consistent. Some of the rookies, of course, at this point hitting.
You playing in zone. That's all on 24. Look. Moves over, tells him to push over. He's got middle. He's got wing. Now Kobe comes down here, right? Gets into this middle. Touches on this player right who's playing the middle on the backside, though, right? On the baseline. Then he pops up. 24 stays attached to number 11 right here. Kobe gets open for a long two.
Had one of his worst shooting nights of the season the other night. In fact, his worst shooting night in a month. Here's Kobe. Oh, sweet.
The way he turned his back though. And Loki gave him a whole different angle, right? Gave him a whole different angle. Because what a lot of players will do, they'll come off this screen and then just try to turn this corner, get around that hip, but realize what he's about to do in turning his back. Turns his back, drops back into that space, and now his defender goes backwards as well. Instead of going wide to activate that help defender on the wing, right? Gets him a whole different angle. Now this help defender in the corner is plugged all the way in, but Kobe, I don't care, I'm getting through it. This is what? Oh, this is 06, so he ain't passing these. He's not passing these.
James made a name for himself a little bit in Milwaukee, then down in Houston. He's one of those guys that everybody.
Another one of those situations where you kind of know what you're already going to go to. This is one of the very few times you can premeditate that move just because of spacing. Because look, when it's overloaded, the other side, you're going to have way more space to be able to get to where you want to go. Kobe rips through right, gets to his angle.
Money, so where's the incentive for them to get better?
He's 12th in the league in rebounding, 8th in double-doubles.
That right there, that shot by Kobe, though, is something I think is overlooked. The pace on his catch and shoot shots. Because realize, at times, he won't just catch and go to the shot as quick as he needs to, right?
What it do, baby?
You'll notice with Kobe, there's a ton of times where he catches and shoots, but he doesn't literally go catch and shoot as quick as he can like a Steph does or a Clay does. What he'll do is catch for a second, stare down, keep the defender relaxed for a second, and then get into that shot. And he'll just kind of delay that a little bit because it's just his pace into some of his shots.
And they figured Joey Graham was wearing down a little bit. Time to get Jalen in the starting lineup. Here's Kobe. Rebound.
Fuck a pass, nigga. Who knows what a pass is? Kobe don't know what a pass is.
Fowler faced the basket guy out of Florida, second year, and knocks down the three with regularity. Kobe trying to answer back for two.
Now he's gonna get cooking. 81 piece really about to start right now, but with the dribble pull-up though, right? It's all about doing this right here. Just getting somebody to move back, because when they move back, they now have to get to a stop, get balanced, and jump. When do you see players be able to jump while moving back? That time it takes for them to get reset back down on the ground and get ready for the jump, that's the time it takes for you now to already be getting up into the air. And so at this point, you're up there before they get up there and you can get your shot. It just takes a shit ton of reps to be able to get it that good.
Michael Williams.
Kobe missed it. So the streak comes to an end. Did I do it?
Yeah.
Is it my fault?
You can only do shit like this with patience.
Williams.
Missed the free throw, right? Next play mentality. Waste his dribble. So at this point, it's just relaxed. Stay composed and just find gaps.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Step through. Stay patient, found a gap.
The scoreboard says 60-49.
A little counter to recognize a charge, right? You could Euro, but this is another move that you could use to avoid that charge, which is like a pound evasion, where you're getting downhill, you just pound and take that one step out and get to the rim, right? So, boom. The dribble and that foot plant happens at the same exact time. So realize, look, dribble, stepping on the inside, and now you're stepping back to that outside. And now at this point, you have two steps. 1, 2, then you get to your angle, and there's no help defender there because the help defender has now stepped up on you trying to get that charge. And now you get that leg.
Now it's out to Lamar on the rebound.
And Lamar has to get going. All of the Lakers have to get going offensively.
Kobe has been going and he keeps
Look,
it going.
if I could tell you anything to do when it comes to like playing basketball and trying to attack and trying to make plays, seek gaps in space. So where you're going downhill and you're just looking for ways you could get through the defense, right? So like Kobe gets here, works his way right, only to push his defender further down and keep that gap going to that middle. And then boom, strong dribble, cuff, gets that other side of the rim. But realize what's also happening underneath the rim. Who is this, like Chris Kim or some shit? Runs the rim, tries to get the seal, and then sees Kobe going across, it seals him as Kobe gets back to that left side of the rim.
Kobe had again here tonight the way the Lakers are playing deep.
I talked about the first 5 minutes where the Lakers are not winning that, and they've fallen behind even further.
Kobe's baseline.
This is the feel for a pull-up. This is the feel. A lot of y'all like to drill the 2-dribble pull-up, right? But look, pump fake. I really want you to understand what Kobe is seeing as he's taking these next dribbles and attacking, right? Pump fake. Gets him by. Help defender steps up. And now, as he's going downhill, immediately off that first dribble, he takes that next one short and quick to get up into that dribble pull-up. So really just see it a little slower. Pump fake. This dribble right here, he's seeing this. He's moving up, he's moving down. Quick 1-2, gets to a spot, now gets up. And at that point, this hand is so far away, this hand is far away, and the way that you actually contest a shot is by getting to that release point. Nobody's getting around that release point. Kobe's already so high up in the air.
Kobe Bryant, Lower Marion High School, of course, Pennsylvania.
I thought he was going to pull it, but I didn't think he was going to do it, but he did it. Just reading this weak side, seeing how they communicate, seeing what's going on, right? But what does Kobe say? Fuck it. I'm taking it on my own. Boom. And then last step right there on that hezzy pull-up. Cooked him. Because he's so stationary for so long. And now when he's about to take this step, this long stride, it's going to sell the defender because he's just going from relaxed to quick. And he's dropping the level on it. Pete. Right there. You seen it? This is the key to a hezzy pull-up. Watch. He's relaxed, taking those dribbles, reading his weak side, but right there. That's the key. Boom. Step. Long stride. Base drops. Eyes down. Gets up. And so now your defender, once again, is moving back as now you're going up into your shot. That point, the contest that occurs right here is nothing. You put a hand in the face, don't matter. You ain't get to my release point. So guess what? Bucket.
As the last 13 Laker points, another miss. Let's see if the Lakers can make it 2 in a row off of Kwame's rebound. Now to Bryant. They're giving him the ball.
Hezzy pull-up bag. Oh my gosh. If y'all got a hezzy pull-up, if you've done a hezzy pull-up before, and you just, the second that you let it go, like your body's just so fluid, oh, that shit feels so good. Straight off your fingertips. Boom. Once again, same thing. Same thing. The base. But now, let me talk about something else. The ball placement, the ball pickup, right? Realize how towards the hip it's got to be. It can't be in your midline. The defender can still move back and swipe down your midline and steal the ball, right? But you got to really get it more towards that hip. Once we get a better angle, you can really see it. But that's another key to a hezzy pull-up.
Jumper, he's got a dozen points. 59%. That's what Toronto's shooting right now. That tells you what
that zone is all discombobulated. You're playing a 3-2 zone at one point, then went to 2-3. Like, come on, you're cooked.
He's got a dozen
gets down, 2 on code. Gives it up.
59%. That's what Toronto.
He steps up. This is the 3-2 zone at this point. All right, move my cam once again.
Right now. That tells you what the Lakers
Bop.
Kobe again.
That boy Chris Bosh, man.
Goes Kevin George now to Kobe. Still 6.5 to
pull up. Ah, man.
Yes.
One of the hardest players to guard is a player who's hot and has a hezzy pull-up.
The non-foul called on Chris Smith. 4:53 remaining third quarter. I'm Bill McDonald in for Joel Myers. Here's Kobe again. Yes, sir.
Jab.
Third quarter. I'm Bill McDonald in for.
It'd be the most subtle things that allow a jab to work. But people don't want to use a jab nowadays because it's just not. It's not as cute. It's not as pretty as, I guess, the step backs and shit. But it's more effective. Because look, it'll be something so little. Because look, jab. You saw him right there. That little shift, that step that he took going to his left, put him on his heels just for a second. And now his reaction going into the shot is late. And that's all Kobe needs right now. He's hot. He's cooking.
a 6-point margin here.
Kobe all the way. Reverse
Hold on.
slam.
This time he goes before they even get set. And look how mad the coach is. Look, you may see Kobe bring the ball down. It's like, okay, they just brought the ball out of bounds. But as you get back to offense, the defense has to also now get back to defense. They have to get in positions. And if they're lazy like this, they're all not in their right positions. You have opportunities like this, where even though he's cooking, he's going for 81 on this night, and he's hot right now, defenses are still out of pocket. They're out of place. Right? So boom. Now look, Kobe gets that bucket.
Slam is good.
Mad as shit.
By 4. Kevin George, after inserted in the lineup.
All right, yeah.
Great pass. Kobe.
Great thing it wasn't late. Great thing that pass wasn't late. And I know this is the set, right? I know this is set. Boom, they come to the corner, you swing to the corner. Now you get this other angle, right? But it may just be unfortunate at times if this player recovers quick enough that this pass can no longer be there.
Oh, great pass. Kobe. He beat company with another young superstar. Bryant.
Shot. I knew he did not care. Like, he just wanted a little bit of space. He just wanted a little bit of space. He just wanted to get the hands down. That's all he was trying to get. All he was trying to get. That's why he was going super hard with this jab. Look, hands out. He was just trying to get him down. Great job by the defender to at least keep that inside hand there and kind of make him uncomfortable as he got into that shot. And so now his hand was already there as he got up into that shot. So he did a solid job, because even though he didn't influence it up here, he influenced the ball on its path to up here, which made it uncomfortable.
Cut it to a 3-point game for Toronto, and they come up dry.
Kobe. Nobody helping right now defensively, so he only takes a 15.
Just had to get him moving, right? Last time, the defender had their hands very active. He did here as well, right? So he gets this catch. He really wants to see if he could use this jab to get up into a shot, but he's realizing they're really good at using this inside hand to make that shot uncomfortable to pull straight up off of, right? So this time, rip through after they clear out on this baseline.
Nobody helping right now.
Gets him moving down, and once you get him moving down, how are you supposed to jump and contest a shot when you're moving backwards?
Chips it in the basket.
Easiest 2 Matt's ever got. Here is Kobe again. Why not?
That was a great jab. He used the jab as momentum. Fuck the miss.
Easiest
Look.
2 Matt's ever got.
Catch. He stayed fluid with it. Like, we're literally seeing adjustments by the play. Look, first time, remember, 2 plays ago, he was sitting there, caught, stared down for a second, allow the defender to really get set, lock in, just started jabbing, got into the shot. Next time, boom, gets in the mid-range, rips through, gets to dribble pull-up, because the way they're using those hands once they get set. This time, he's catching, getting here, and use the momentum of the catch to now sell the jab of a defender who's not yet gotten set. And so he bites on that jab, because now he's already in rhythm, he's already in motion. He creates enough space to get that shot off. But he misses it. But great setup.
That was a nice job by Lamar. I thought he was held on the play, but kept his concentration.
Kobe goes straight to the dribble in the lane, right up and in.
Gaps. It becomes instinct at one point. Because boom, swing, catch, rip through. Help comes over, but in help coming over, since they're coming over so quick, they leave a gap, because that defender who's now recovering is behind you off that rip through. They're not in position to cut off that gap, because when a gap isn't there, when a trap is effective, is when the 2 players meet and make a corner. But if one player's on one side, another player's on the other, you'll be able to probably have a gap. And especially since the help defender came over from here, there's probably going to be more space that way, because he's overcommitting to that other side. He's just trying to get there as quick as he can. So now Kobe splits it.
Kobe's within reach of entry. Kobe with it now. Lakers lead.
Pull up. Yup. Tough. Hey, if you got a hezzy pull up and you don't know when to get to it, this is a time where you could get to it. 2 things you got to peep. Hands in pockets, 1, and the defender shading you to the side you like to pick the ball up from, 2, right? So realize those 2 things. Hands in pockets, leading Kobe to his left side. And so now he's able to cleanly pick that ball up. No interference in the shot path. Get up, late hand, shot, bucket.
Minutes remaining, 67 points. A new career high and 4 away from Elgin Baylor's Laker record.
Oh, that's tough.
Yes!
Comfortable with the crazy. Made this catch, right? And right here on this footwork. Is that ideal footwork when you're doing your drills, when you're doing your pull-ups, going to your left? Y'all probably take a shot like this and then mid-rep, throw it away. Just give up. Just say fuck it and ditch it and be like, oh, that's a bad footwork. But this is why you got to be so comfortable being able to be in uncomfortable angles so you can still finish through with your shots. Because in game, shit is just not going to be perfect.
96, everybody wants it to get into Kobe's hands. Kobe guarded by Mo Peterson. Kobe pump fake for goal.
It's crazy. It's the fact he got downhill to his pull-up, and he got him moving back. But he pump faked. Now his defenders stopped. And usually when you get to that stop, it's when the defender's still moving back, you get up. They got set, and he's still there, and Kobe still hit it. Look, overloaded once again. I just go the other way because I have so much space this other side, right? Boom. Usually you pull up right there because they're moving back. You get the shot up, right? But he pump fakes. They still get this hand up. He's solid, walled up. Don't matter.
As a teammate also. I guess you do. I see your point though. Kobe down the middle.
Tough. Realize that bump makes that attack. Ball stays on the same side. No legit rip through. It's just momentum taking them there, right? Boom, that first step. But this shoulder right here. Watch how he's about to brace for this contact. Puts that shoulder down so he can hit that defender straight on in his gut as he's vertical. So now he falls, he collapses, 1, and 2, he goes backwards. And now he doesn't have that contest. And he just gets up and gets that float.